Please rewind this cassette.
I just think of Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Remember that movie?
I feel dumb about this for years. I did not know this was a Disney movie.
Star Command. You mean the pilot for the TV series?
Yeah.
Yeah. This does not feel like a Disney movie.
Even the poster doesn't look like a Disney movie.
No, I think Judd Apatow wrote on this. This is a mean movie. Like, body shaming wasn't a term back then, but this movie's like, we're going to make fun of fat people.
Oh, Paul Feig.
I mean, yeah, Paul Feig's in this movie.
Wait, David Bowie?
Yeah, that's funny. Who's in this named David Bowie? What, does the dog hate fat people? That's
The
a
dog's-
stereotype.
A dog's
it's
base, dude.
This little
It's
corgi
White
or
Dog
whatever.
from Fat Kids.
Yeah. Fat dog. Yeah, there we go, Judd Apatow. This is back when Judd Apatow was based.
Fat dog.
Give me that lemonade. He's like Luka Doncic. Well, what I love too, this movie just sets it up. There's no downtime. Like, he comes home like it's an intervention. His parents are like, we set you up. You're going to fat camp, buddy.
No more Twinkies for you, fatty.
Oh shit, Tim, is it Tim Blake Nelson?
Yeah, that's Tim Blake Nelson.
That's wild. Camp Hope. Oh yeah, Jerry Stiller. And
Yeah, man.
the Stillers really got in on this one. Yeah,
I
this
think
guy,
that's his wife. That's his wife, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like IRL.
yeah, for sure. This guy's great.
Oh, no.
No, that's hysterical.
Dude, it's just the Costco dad.
It's the flex tape guy.
Yeah, it's him.
It's
Me
the
and-
Rizzler.
Me and the boys going out for some Burger King. Yeah, I like how the parents set him up. They make it seem like some sick camp, and then it just cuts to all the fat guys in the water, and he's like, wait a minute. I know what you're doing.
It just freaks the fuck out.
Yeah, like he's not aware that he's a fat ass.
What are we watching today?
Heavyweights, the Fat Kid Camp movie.
Was that Ben Stiller on the poster I saw a while back?
Yeah,
Am I
oh,
thinking
you
of someone complete.
you haven't seen this either?
No, I haven't seen it either. Yeah.
I didn't know this was so obscure. I talked to a friend of mine recently who's a big movie buff, and I brought it up, and he's like, I've never heard of that. And I'm like, what did Heavyweights just become forgotten? In the
I don't even think Judd
zeitgeist?
Apatow talks about it.
It's a bus full of pork.
Yeah, really, you know, this movie has the wrong title, Heavyweights, and then there's Meatballs from the 70s. This should be called Meatballs.
When that bus drove up, I thought Tim Dillon was driving it.
Oh, Tim Dillon in a remake of Heavyweight. Tim Dillon would be fantastic in this movie. I'm sure he auditioned for it.
So what you do is that they drive up in a big like bus, and you're going to fat camp.
Well,
Look at the old Taco Bell logo. Holy shit. Him teasing the kids. They're gonna go to the fucking fast food places. These fat fuckers. Yeah, Dragon's on a date.
Is he?
Yeah. He told me last week, he said he was on a date and he was worried. And I was like, dude, go on the date. Don't worry about being here for movie night. It's fine. You don't need to watch Heavyweights.
Imagine explaining that to a girl. Like, sorry, I couldn't come. I was watching Heavyweights. with
Yeah,
Ben Stiller."
what movie? She would ask. And your answer, Heavyweights? I've never heard of it. Well,
No way, I love Heavyweights.
yeah. Oh my god. Shit. That chick. Every time we watch one of these movies, I'm just like, man, women were built different back in the day.
Mm,
We're in the dark times.
no filters.
Yeah, you just don't see girls that look like that anymore. Terrible. Were you a fat kid? Taking
Still am kind of.
taking hands. Oh, I saw a picture of you. You're not fat, you fucking liar.
It's all in the one place. It never goes to my face.
In your
But I've
cock.
got that bib. Oh man, I could only witch. And but like, you know, it's always around. I got this little shitty like donut life raft around me that I need to break off.
Oh, you got the love handles.
Yeah, I got the love handles.
No, there's the kid. There's the Mighty Ducks kid.
I swear I've seen the fat black kid in something.
that's Keenan Thompson.
It's Keenan
from
Thompson
SNL.
and Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, and all that.
Yeah, never been a fan, gotta say, and especially not now. But
What was that shitty movie he did? My Boss's Daughter.
Yeah, like I don't look heavy, but I'm really fucking heavy. I don't know why. Like I was I went to New Zealand and I packed it on because we were just having Guinnesses and like milkshakes every place we
I mean,
stopped
that's
at.
probably why, because you guys are all alcoholics. That would be my guess.
And we were going on like the black beer, so that's just carbs and carbs.
That's the thing. I don't want to ever drink
Yo.
with you if we meet in real life, because I know.
Oh my, it's the Rizzler.
It is funny that they have stored food, these fat little bastards. That's one thing I loved about this. This scene like stood out to me a lot as a kid, that they have their stash.
They're all drug dealers.
Yeah,
I know, it's hysterical. Jesus
Every 90s
Christ.
movie's got,
like a
having
bunch of little
crazy
piggies.
kids.
I'd be really upset if I got cast in this movie as one of the kids. I'm like, what are you saying, guys? This was the most fat kids ever cast in a Hollywood movie.
Like, imagine your parents like taking you to sets. Like, so what am I doing?
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna be in a
cast-
movie?
The casting call had to be crazy, like, because there's only one way to get in the movie.
My
Oh, there
son's
goes
fat.
Paul Feig. Ask to the camera. How lovely.
We have cancer.
And Ben Stiller's dad.
Yeah, what do they call this one point? This movie would have been called Camp Hope. There was that Christopher Lloyd movie, Camp Nowhere. Also,
Oh yeah,
came
they
out.
did a sequel last year.
How do you make a sequel to a camp that's nowhere?
I have no fucking clue, but it has Christopher Lloyd in it and it's got funded by a Christian studio.
Holy shit.
Wait, is it the Sound of Freedom one?
I think it's a different one.
It's
Oh,
oh my gosh.
It's a smaller one. Yeah.
I'm eating popcorn right now. This movie's making me fat. Oh my gosh, he's fat because I need to eat some food. What's a popular snack in Australia that we don't have in the States, would you say?
Like that's
Tarantulas.
I saw a massive fucking spider yesterday. Actually, not on the walk today, but like like
Every
that's
day?
exclusive to us. Every day, yeah. Almost walked into one.
This is basically just his dodgeball character before he made that movie.
Oh my god. Tim Tams, I suppose. Little like shock biscuits.
Oh.
Mm.
I'd say I'd come visit you and try something, but I have zero interest in visiting Australia. Well,
Really? Yeah, it's a bit expensive at the moment.
He looks like the dude from Ancient Aliens.
He looks like a character that'd show up in Righteous Gemstones.
He looks like young Einstein.
yeah, the hair is crazy.
Famous rap artist.
Was Ben Stiller funnier in the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say his apex is There's Something About Mary, or it's a balanced performance. Very weird sensibilities.
He's very animated.
He was doing voice acting on Two Stupid Dogs.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, yeah, because at some point he started to lean into like the awkward Ben Stiller, like Meet the Parents Ben Stiller, but he has that other gear where he could be over the top Ben Stiller, an asshole Ben Stiller. Is this one of the only movies he's in where he's a villain besides Dodgeball? I really like him as a bad guy.
Did you guys hear me bark just a moment ago?
Yeah, what do you have, Tourette's syndrome?
Sorry, fuck. I paused my microphone, was recording an audio message to someone. Sorry.
Why would you send that to someone in an audio message, you fucking psycho?
I thought my mic was muted.
So then they were like, whoa, whoa, and I go, I don't know what that's about. Let's keep talking over that.
Yeah, thanks for not acknowledging.
Weird
Just had a-
psychosis. Are you drinking any beer right now, Terrible?
It's 2:00 in the afternoon. Of course I am.
Oh, god damn it. I'm by my mini fridge and I can't open the door because it's blocked by the thing I have my computer on. This is annoying. Oh, god damn it. I'm really glad you're here, Terrible.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here too. Sorry I was a bit late. I've actually missed my fucking bus, so I had to walk all the way home.
Yeah, everything was your fault.
Everything was my fault.
Oh, god damn it. I'm just making a disaster over here. This is great content, guys. And I am Lars. You know, I'll just say this about movies, what sucks about them now. They used to try harder. Like, this is a Disney kids film. that I'm sure didn't have a huge budget, and I just feel like there's more effort put into minor details and nuances. Like this guy playing Lars, and how he's delivering his lines and the tone. There's effort put into this. They're trying at this scale of movie. And I see movies now that have a lot more resources, and they don't put in that amount of effort.
It definitely doesn't feel like content.
Yes. And it might just be living in the digital world. I don't know. That could just be the component. We live in a digital world now, and this is pre-digital world, so
Yeah.
maybe there's something to that analog shit. I forgot
looks like
about
it's got-
Lars. I haven't seen this in 20 years. Lars is great. Very fat, I see. 160 is a lot for a kid. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that in kgs? In
I don't know. We're American, dude. And you start talking about the metric
What's the-
system and shit.
What's that in the rest of the world?
Yeah. If you don't realize Donald Trump's our president, I have no idea. That is funny. I didn't think about that. You're like, what? What's a pound?
like a quarter pounder?
Oh, this
So-
seems like Zoolander.
Yeah, did they not call it a quarter pounder with cheese in Australia?
What a quarter? Yeah, we don't call it a quarter kilo. We still call it like a quarter
A
pound.
quarter kilo of cheese. You know what they call it over there? A quarter kilo of cheese. So that's not very cool.
Judging by who made this movie, who produced it, I find it very funny that the bad guy is a German.
Good point. This is a Jewish movie. Which is to say it's a movie. But I miss summer camp movies. Even like Wet Hot American Summer, it's a comedy. I just miss the vibe of summer camp movies. I don't know in real life when you actually go see a summer camp, it's like shitty. It's
Yes.
like, oh, this is like some little fucking nothing. But in a movie, it seems like this world. You're like, oh my god.
it seems like heaven.
That's why I like the Friday 13th movies more now than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was more like a Nightmare on Elm Street fan or horror movie. And now I'm an adult, I'm like, oh, these are vibe movies. I just want to hang out at Crystal Lake. Jason showing up's almost disappointing. You're like, can we just keep hanging out with the girls in short shorts and hang
Just
out in the
offer Jason a
cabin?
beer.
Yeah, he just needs to chill. Like, hey, dude, we're sorry those kids made fun of you. It's cool. Chill with us, dude. We're fine.
Here's a blue moon. Here you go.
Yeah. He ha ha ha. I get it, bro. It's fine. Put that machete down, motherfucker. It's cool.
Yeah, you were traumatized. Fuck off.
We always thought
So
about
we
that
all.
in Nightmare on Elm Street. Me and Chad used to talk about that. Like when Freddy does one of his one-liners, the guy was like, "You're really funny." Freddy's like, "What? You're funny. No one's ever said that to me before." Yeah, dude, you're hysterical. What's going on? Are you gonna kill me? Well, maybe not. And he pops a beer at this claw, and he's like, "Help yourself, fucker."
Like, he
Ever tried stand up?
Well, that's the thing. Is no one ever like compliments these guys. Like, I don't know if like Ghostface calls you on the phone and you're like, "Man, you know a lot about horror movies, dude."
You should go on Joe Rogan. You're really funny.
Yeah. Like, no one ever tries to butter him up. The immediate reaction is always like, "Ah!" Like, what if a girl just told Jason, like, "You're kind of cute"?
You have a nice build, sir.
Yeah, he might be like, "Oh."
You have such big shoulders. Look, I was never this fat, but I was this unco when I was a boy.
Yeah, this isn't necessarily a movie of babes. No, I love this. Turns into like a prison camp movie. Like it's very like it's got the Dialogue 17 or The Great Escape kind of vibes. These kids are trapped in this camp. He's cutting their fucking beds open. He's like, "I gotta find your shit." I'm still your friend.
Fucker, you just took my candy. No, you're not.
Give me a hug. Tony believes you. We're gonna start saying that to each other. Tony believes in you. He did it just to find a shit. Found your Pez dispenser, fat ass. Terrible. I get the vibe that you smoke cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what I would say
When they're
too if somebody
Hey,
called me
terrible
out.
dude. Like, I get the feeling you're kind of cool.
You are the coolest person in this group by far. That's true. Destroyer's just not even saying anything. He doesn't exist. But
See, all this flattery is going to get everyone so far because I don't believe that about myself at all.
no,
So
you're not
all-
cool compared to cool people. Let's make that very clear.
You're like the most
cool.
normal Australian, but like everywhere else, you're just
Yeah,
cool.
you're cool relative to the situation.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
make
there
that-
was definitely some foghorn junkies when I was walking home, just getting like sitting on milk crates. So yeah, I'm definitely normal in compared to that. These streets.
Did Destroyer fall asleep?
Did he?
I'm here. I'm watching the movie.
You're sucked in. Heavyweights has you in golf, doesn't it?
This went
Yeah.
from lighthearted to like Schindler's List like really fast.
That's the brilliance of it, right? The tone shift. You really don't know what kind of movie you're getting, and it keeps changing that tone as it goes on, too. It keeps getting darker and weirder.
So it's Psycho. Those eyes. Little Joey Diaz over here.
That fucking transition was great.
What the fuck? This Windows movie maker.
It's a fucking George Lucas ass thing.
He's dead. Him laughing in the freeze frame to the white fade out. What the fuck? The director was like, "We're cooking in the editing room on that shit, bro."
That transition reminded me of that awful one from The Sopranos.
Which one?
I think it's like Camilla is like walking away, and there's like this horrible like Windows Movie Maker transition. Some of the production value on Sopranos is very odd. Like
What?
it's an amazingly written show, but like there's stuff like that. And I'm like, what?
Oh,
Fuck him.
the kid's writing horror letters to his grandma like he's trapped in prison.
He's off at war.
That's the thing. It becomes a war movie. Like they're gonna eat a cow. That's insane. Arrgh. Oh fuck yeah! S-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Man, whoever could write a song, here,
Oh.
like we just have to spell Saturday for the person listening.
I guess MONDAY isn't really catchy.
They just brought some normal girls over to dance with these fat bastards.
Each one of those kids has like salt and pepper in their pocket, some hot sauce.
They're calling Tony Perkins Jerkus. Clever.
That dress is dressing.
I'm trying to think what movie this woman's in that's like more famous than this. I recognize her so well, her face.
I'm jealous. Of
Known for Little Nicky, Heavyweights, Seinfeld, and VIP.
I think it's Seinfeld is what I'm thinking about. I think she's in a very famous Seinfeld episode.
Mm-hmm.
She looks familiar because Jerry and George went through so much pussy on that show.
Yeah.
No, George is like ripping through some girls on Seinfeld. These close-ups are insane. Like the close-up on that kid, that's like some, Jean-Pierre Jeunet shit.
Where's this kid's eyebrows?
It's the wide angle lens, like on the close-ups.
She's got that icebreaker chin.
Is she the girl to where they can't hear her talk very well?
That
She
seems-
talks really weirdly.
Yeah, because she kind of looks a little Mary Elizabeth Winstead to me. That's because that kind of look. But I was like, how do I know that face? But I do think it's like a really popular Seinfeld episode that we've all seen 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Okay, she is cute. I'm looking her up.
No, yeah, I know, right? It's like
There we
she's-
go.
She kind of burns. This is me and Slav hanging out at the club. No, I love in any of these movies and shows. It's always like, yeah, of course, this super adorable, 9 out of 10 chick would fall in love with this big fat guy because he's nice. They tell you that in movies that you live in real life. You're like, that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Kevin James made a whole show off of that.
Yeah, no, he has the hottest wife ever,
Yeah.
and he works at UP fucking ass.
Yeah.
She doesn't even work. They live in a house in Queens, and she doesn't work. And it's like, how did you get a 10 out of 10 wife? What the fuck is going on here? Hey, Destroyer, I'm gonna need you to talk a little bit more for equilibrium because we have me and Slav, and then
Oh, okay. I'm just like wrapped up in this movie.
yeah, and yeah,
He's enjoying
the
it
point,
too
the
much.
point of movie nights is content. I feel like I'm like throwing up threes, and you're just watching the ball go in the hoop. You got to learn the balance here. Like we brought Terrible in for the accent and exoticism, and then you're the black factor. There's a balance to these things. If there's not every color of the rainbow, it's not a goddamn rainbow. It's just
Just
green.
imagine you standing in front of like
It's
a
just a
pie chart.
bow.
Yeah,
You
I'd
should be
like.
getting the numbers. We have the exotic one, the black one.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like the Planeteers forming Captain Planet. Yeah, like it's like I'm 4 beers in. I need other people to talk, guys. Come on.
We have the funny one. We have the girl,
Yeah.
the Latino.
Yeah, like if we're the Ninja Turtles, I need you to kick in Raphael. Like that's we are recording this. It's not just like, hey, this is a good movie. Thanks for showing it to me, guys.
The story's he's gonna go to his letterbox right now. He's already giving it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, he's gonna contribute more to that
Pure cinema.
letterbox than the video.
He's like, guys, could you please be quiet? I'm trying to write my review.
I've just been writing apology messages to my roommate because I think she heard me barking.
Yeah, we heard it too. I don't
Everyone,
believe yeah.
everyone heard it.
Yeah, except the person I think you wanted to hear it, but it's
No, you're fat. Like,
fat
what? They
people don't
can't
get to
carry
ride
you.
go-karts.
I wanted to ride a go-kart too when I was your age.
Go-karts, laser tag, and fucking TGI Fridays.
We'd have a great I love TGI Fridays. You're speaking my language, bro.
This guy looks like a really wimpy Alex Jones. Like it's
That's the thing about Tim Dillon. He looks like oddly good looking. He's just fat.
Yeah, no, if Tim lost like 100 pounds.
Yeah, I was about to
Be
say.
he'd probably be like a handsome gay guy. But unfortunately,
Normally, you're just like, if he lost like 20 pounds, he look great. You're like, if he lost 100 pounds.
yeah, I just have to be honest. It's like, Tim, I think you need to lose quite a bit of weight. It's weird, Tim. I thought he'd be like, he says, like, oh, I have a trainer now. It's like, dude, you've gotten fatter.
What are you taking your trainer out to meals? Is that it?
It is weird Andy Richter isn't in this movie. Like,
He'd be perfect in this movie.
yeah, there was some fat people that got left out on this.
okay. So this actress Leah Lale was in Seinfeld. She was also in The Mighty Ducks 2 and Little Nicky, a whole bunch of other shit.
I remember Mighty
Honestly.
Ducks too. That's right.
Serge just looking up the girl. He lost interest in
Oh yeah. What is he gonna look up? The fat kids?
Oh, there's multiple tabs open. But
Josh is
Uh-oh.
back. Are you okay, Josh?
It's like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. They lobotomized him.
Yeah, they throw a sink out the window to escape and eat candy.
They shot him with like Ozempic darts.
Yeah, I guess with those Epic now, this stuff's over. Tony Perkins would just be injecting these
The
kids.
sequel would. Yeah, I was about to say the sequel is just him hiding it in their food.
Josh was bad.
Orgies.
I had that too. He's just had the best. He's just had the time of his life, hasn't he?
Josh now good.
Ew.
Yo, Joshy, what's up, bro?
Man, you got us good, man.
Of course,
I
this
feel like
fact.
culturally, Australia is always like 10 years behind the US. So like people were still talking like this in the in the 2000s.
Oh, you guys were still 90s in the 2000s, yeah. Oh, just wait for those tariffs to hit, bro. Then you'll really be behind.
Oh.
We got tariffs now. First Canada, Mexico, you're next. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
You want
Fuck
our
Canada.
exports, you gotta pay.
Fuck.
Yeah, sorry, man. No more free loads. It's fucking like
What would be
10-year-old
like-
shaving.
Yeah. I was gonna say, listen, what would be the equivalent of a 9/11 in your country? Like, what would they have to fly a plane into for it to be like pretty bad?
Maybe the Opera House or
And didn't like a bunch of people got shot?
Oh no, the Opera House.
that weird building on the
Yeah, if
marina,
you showed up with like one gun in Australia, you have the most power.
Yeah.
You know, like there's more guns in this country now than there was when we got rid of them. Million.
I think we have states here that have more people than your country.
Well, it's because everyone here is just on the East Coast.
Yeah, I think California has more people in it than your entire country.
I think we have cities that have more than the country.
Like a Friday night at TGI Fridays would have more people than most
You
most
guys don't
people
have
here.
Chili's and Outback. You're like, Outback? No, that's America trying to do Australia.
That's just called back.
Yeah, it's just the back steakhouse.
That's just called round the corner. We call that here.
Oh no, his evil plan is he's gonna make me skinny.
Yeah, I like that they're mad at this guy for trying to get him in shape. I never saw it from that perspective, but like, is Tony that bad?
He's
that
actually the
he's
good
like-
guy.
Yeah, he's like, hey, don't be fat, be workout, be healthy, eat healthy.
No, I don't want 1984. I need 2020.
Yeah, I don't get
I
why
love the
Tony's.
cross-cutting.
I don't get why Tony's keeping the letters from the kids getting to their like. I don't know why any of that's necessary. It's like it's a little far, Tony.
That's a little far.
Yeah, it's okay if you want to get these kids in shape, but like, no,
That
this-
makes you guys do 20 extra jumping jacks for breaking into my house.
I remember as a kid, this scene was so tense. Like, oh no, Tony's gonna get him.
It's
He's
always great when Ben Stiller
coming.
plays- When Ben Stiller
Well, I
plays
mean, you
the
gotta think of it from their perspective. They can't really run away, dude.
That's a fair
Yeah.
point. He could chase them down.
You chase them all down at once,
Yeah,
like
that's
individually.
that's a great point, Destroyer.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
He's doing some yoga shit.
I love this character, Tony Perkins. I want Ben to bring this back. Like, I want to see this guy more.
What a 7-year-old Ben Stiller.
Yeah, what's Tony Perkins doing now in, like, 2025? Heavyweights 2. Die heavier.
Diet harder.
Diet hard.
Diet heart. Oh, the fat kid farted. Oh, how funny.
Yeah, there is a little 90s humor in this. I can't lie.
Does anybody get kicked in the balls?
I'm sure it's coming. I smell fat kid farts.
He's really he's really in shape. Keep forgetting how in
What's-
shape Ben Stiller is.
Ben Stiller's always been in shape. It's kind of a slept-on thing about him is that he's like clearly like a health guy.
He wants work, dude.
Tug Speedman.
That's a great shot. The moment in the trees. I like the camera work in this movie a lot. I like the sense of like movement.
Mm.
Transitions.
Comedies nowadays are filmed so lazily.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a lot of shot, reverse shot, or like almost like sketchy kind of. Where real comedy, you should have as much going on in a single frame as possible.
Oh shit, it's me.
That is funny. That is literally your fucking mask.
No, stop.
Oh, the kids learn where the little hidden spot is, huh?
Yeah, they just come back. It's just full of bugs.
I mean, why don't they just throw the candy and snacks out? Why are they hiding it in this log in the middle of the fucking woods? What's the purpose of that? You mother.
So is he just doing his Tom Cruise impression for all of this?
There definitely is, though. Like, I'm doing the Tom Cruise bit for sure. You know, if they made this now, they would make this about like it'd be about like male empowerment, manosphere. It'd be Andrew Tate type stuff.
Yeah, I want that movie so bad.
Yeah, that's-
Andrew Tate.
That's what the joke would be now, like a guy trying to make you more of a
Hey.
man.
You want to get chicks, right? Right? You just skip the Matrix. Gotta get in shape.
Fucking geeks, bro.
No, it's great when Ben realizes the kids are getting fatter.
Jelly donut.
I think Full Metal Jacket ripped off this movie.
Yeah,
That's what I was
whiplash.
saying. Yeah,
Whiplash.
yeah.
Damien Chazelle. I love heavyweights.
Did you see his letterbox? It's one of those 4 favorites. Oh, he's tweaking. Nice.
It's their fault.
Why aren't the guys? Why did they stop eating?
You don't eat food.
It was right.
I'm gonna start stealing that Pack Light, boys. The party's over. Yeah, I mean 20 miles. I mean that is kind of crazy, but if they take breaks on the hike, you could do a 20-mile hike.
I love the lighting for that shot on Ben Stiller. Look at that.
Yeah, that is some nice lighting. You're right.
Yeah. You're a real Debbie Downer.
You know, somebody could have played this. I think would have been good too if it wasn't Ben Stiller. I think Ben Stiller's good. I could see Eric Bogosian doing this role.
So this is like what happens like if a Jew like joined up with Aryans. Like
Yeah, that is the ironic thing. It is like a camp. Like it is. That's a beautiful shot.
Like that Ryan
Mhm.
Gosling neo-Nazi movie.
Oh, The Believer. Yeah,
Yeah.
big fan. Talk about literally me.
They're like lamenting they gotta go on a 20-mile hike. They're like, this
Yeah,
is
I
gonna
like
kill us. It's,
I
it's
like
like before a
their-
battle.
I like they're so upset that they have to go walking.
I hope I'm gonna get home to see my wife.
I want to be able to see my penis. That'd be nice once, wouldn't it? That's actually a powerful line.
No.
I know, Pat. Ah! Ah! I look
Oh,
in the mirror
no.
right now as the retarded guy in that scene from Quantum Leap. I'm just fat. I'm a fat guy?
Retarded.
How to
I've
be a
s-
fat guy.
I've seen that clip where they put on like the music from Berserk. They have this Berserk music playing over the I'm retarded.
Destroyo, what do you think of the movie so far?
Oh, it's great.
Oh, I knew you would like this movie, yeah. It was so funny, Frame, I brought it up and I was like, we'll do a movie night. And he's like, oh, I watched it a week ago after you brought it up. He's like, great movie. And I'm like, thanks. Thanks for just watching it by yourself.
Thanks, Rain. Could always count on you, buddy.
To watch the movie by yourself and then not be here for movie night. Great. I've told him to
I'm
watch
glad
so
you're-
many movies that are like great films, like you know, critically acclaimed, world class movies. I'm like, you need to watch this movie, but for some reason he watched Heavyweights immediately. Like
The
La
one film you
Dolce,
wanted to watch together.
like La Dolce Vita, fuck it. But it's like I'll watch Heavyweights.
What's funny is I think Frame even saw Mickey 17 today.
Of course he did.
He's watched everything.
I would see it, but I haven't seen the first 16 movies in the series, so I don't want to jump in on 17.
Father Sky, Mother Earth.
And your dear old Uncle Tony. All right, I have to go pee because of beer, so you guys need to talk while I'm away to keep the content flow going. I'm putting the onus on you to keep this alive.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not telling you to pause it. This is the moment. I've passed the torch.
This
on.
is the test.
This is it, Dick Grayson. I will just let Terrible talk as much as possible because his voice is the coolest.
You're gonna make a clip just of him talking?
Oh, yeah.
Just go on 11 Labs. And
All right, I'll be
record my
back.
voice. Okay, so what
Oh
is
shit,
happening?
we're all falling down a hill.
Oh no. Okay, so what is happening in this movie? Because I walked in probably like 10 minutes left.
They have to go on a hike,
Oh,
and it's
no.
20 miles, and they were acting like this is the worst thing that's ever gonna happen to them.
Right, so okay, I'm not that lost. Good.
Yeah. No, this is not a very complicated movie. Don't worry.
Should I just be annoying for the next like until Pat comes back, so I can just be like an annoying girlfriend? Like, what's happening in this movie?
What's
Yeah.
happening? Oh my
that?
god.
Why are they doing that?
Why
Stop
is the
looking at your
fat kid
phone.
dead?
They're still trying to get with this chick. They still haven't like none of them have like fucked her yet.
They haven't spit roasted her either, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Paul Feig's not gonna spit roast anything, but like,
He's gonna be.
He's gonna be spit roasted.
Damn it.
she gets a strap on.
Some
Hey, you said I could watch. You said I could film it. Fuck you guys. So
Oh, this is at a roadhouse, dude. What?
I was about to say it's Roadhouse. He's doing like Tai Chi or something.
Yeah,
Like Patrick Swayze. Let's go.
yeah. This is great.
Oh
Jesus.
man, this shot's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, how vain is this character?
This is the
Is-
Roadhouse
This is
shot.
this is definitely him going like he's jacked. This is him definitely like flaunting that. Because every other time we've seen him in like a jacked role, he's been pretty modest about it. This is him going like, look how healthy I am.
Have you seen his
got
wife? I mean, fuck.
He's got the comic book bod.
Who the fuck can do what Ben Stiller does? I mean,
Yeah,
Ben
and then he
Stiller's-
directed Severance.
Yeah, Severance or Tropic Thunder, but like the fact he can
Yeah.
play roles like this, this is just straight comedic character. You know,
I
it's-
think-
He's a
Like,
chameleon
Walt-
comedian,
Yeah.
kind of.
yeah, I think there's a lot of
Walter-
complexity to his comedy too. I think it's very Conan O'Brien. I think there's layers to it.
Walter Mitty, I remember, surprised a lot of people. A lot of my friends just will not stop talking about it, even to this day.
That seems
Well,
insane when he jumps
Walter
up on
Mitty,
the
yeah.
log. Get up here with me.
My sweaty, oily body.
Well, you start to realize at this point, this is where you're in the movie, because at this point, Tony's just been kind of an asshole. Then you're like, oh, this guy's insane.
He really is Tom Cruise. Just does like crazy stunts. Like he's doing the rock climbing at the beginning of Mission
Yeah.
Impossible 2.
Once again, though, why are these kids so upset about hiking? I mean, it is funny now that I'm watching as an adult. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like we're going on a hike.
Yeah, it's not like running.
It's really sad. He just wants like little kid friends that he never had.
Yeah, maybe he can't like get a woman pregnant, so these are surrogate children for him.
This is like a Peter Pan syndrome thing. This is what this movie's about.
I mean, really, what these kids are doing is wrong.
Jesus Christ.
The shin.
Well, that's a very interesting choice, Ben Stiller. All right, now, kid, pull your pants down in front of me.
Did he even fart? Because that's just odd otherwise.
The fuck?
I don't know if this was like my generation, so take this with a grain of salt. But guys used to like teabag when I was a teenager. Like you would be at a friend's house and a dude would just come and pull his pants out and drop his balls on you. That did happen.
We had a thing called.
I can see
Sneaky Nut.
Sharkfoot doing that to you.
Oh, Sharkfoot would do worse things than that. That's like fucking tame compared to Sharkfoot.
We had a thing called Sneaky Nut, which is where you like popped one testicle out of your fly.
Jesus Christ.
See, this is what sucks about being a Zoomer, Slav. You guys just don't get it.
No, I other boys were like this. I wasn't. I was the prude.
You're like, ew, balls.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Oh, good. His testicles are out of his pants. What am I gonna do?
Like, they're dressing Paul Feig in some drip, honestly.
With just 90s clothes, Pat. You mean your your wardrobe?
By the way, that's come back. I see you kids wearing mom jeans.
He looks like he's gonna fix a Unix system.
Tucked in shirts with belts has not come back, I will say that. But that's definitely
That's
not.
They were gonna give the fat kids the chair. I bet that's what they're looking forward to.
So they're just gonna like Casino Royale, and they're just gonna like get that like ball with the rope on the end of it, like a rope with a ball on the end of it.
You know, it's funny this guy acted like a rational adult. He's like, guys, you can't tie an adult man up and hold him hostage. And then he says something mean to him, and he's like, we'll keep him like this. This scene is insane.
I'm about to say that they just carve like a swastika into his forehead.
I mean, this is so... yeah, this is my masterpiece.
And then the fat kids cover them in honey with a paintbrush.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how I feel about a movie with children rubbing honey on an adult man's chest tied up to a tree. That's very...
Pull your pants down in front of me, like right in front of my face.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Hollywood's not beating the allocation.
Haven't been for a long time.
Produced by Steven Spielberg.
There's that 90s scene where he punched him in the nuts.
There you
This
go.
is that movie where the helicopter came down and killed those people, right?
They killed the fat kids, yeah.
They couldn't run out of the way in time.
I think it's a deer, yeah. Don't you have any decency?
Mein Gott.
Just Bambi, just eating him alive.
Guten Tag. Yeah, why did they,
They just leave him.
why did they tie these guys up? Like, just because they work for Tony? What did they do?
They were just following orders, Pat.
Yeah, they're just workers. Yeah, it's Nuremberg.
Typical German, just following orders.
Chances are you would have been bloody well one of them.
Yeah. I can understand the fat kids at the camp. These bloody fat kids. They just need someone to lead them. They just need a little hope to know their lives can be better.
They just need to read some Dostoevsky, some Coral Young.
Carl Jung
Or like
talked
heavy-
about being fat.
It's like heavyweights. It's an exegesis on the mind of the fat child.
Not only do they tie this guy up, they start torturing him. Why would they do that? That's insane. They're electrocuting him.
It's like Home Alone 2. Just turns into
Yeah.
a skeleton.
And then it's a free for all, man. We're at Burning Man. We're at
It just,
Burning,
it, just,
burning Fat Man.
it just becomes Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
Start killing each other.
Yeah, except they're all
It's Lord of the Flies, but everybody's piggy.
You did
Everybody's
that joke,
thinking I was
yeah.
about to say that.
Yeah, we were all thinking the same joke, except for Terrible, because he's too retarded to have known what Lord of the Flies is. But
Yeah, I haven't read the book yet.
he's like, "What's Lord of the Flies?" Is that
What's
a
a
book,
book?
about? Is that a book about flies?
Is that Tolkien?
Yeah,
You're making me sound super posh. I love it.
you do. You could fake. You could fake British.
It's 1 degree away. It's
Yeah,
one
I
You
mean,
could just say you're.
You
If
guys
you said
are-
you were British, people we believe you.
Yeah, you are like the rednecks of British people. Like you're like the south,
specifically,
the south
yeah,
of
specifically
Brits.
South London.
Yes, you're like the south of Brits. I mean, so it's not that far off. Well, you're a little bit cleaner. A lot of Australian, I've heard, it's a little dirty. The accent.
Well, I'm not that rural. I kind of code switch depending on who
You
I'm,
do
who I'm
seem
around.
code switchy, yeah. I could tell.
Yeah.
Destroya does that all the time. For instance, he tries to code switch like he's actually black when he's clearly white. This montage is amazing.
I know the camera or the Dutch angles.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. Like this looks very modern.
It does.
Like this looks like this came out now. Like what lens did they put on here or some shit? This all of a sudden looks like a 2025 movie. No, they're so happy to be eating.
The fucking circus music. That's not circus.
This
No,
movie's sadistic.
No, it is. Yeah, it's a cruel movie. These fat kids are mean.
That's the irony. They became the bullies.
Yeah, it's true. Just because this guy wanted them to lose some weight and drink protein shakes and stuff and eat vegetables.
Clean your room.
That's just all land whales.
It looks like they fought in a battle the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the aftermath. That seemed
All
like that was a
fatigue.
sick ass party, though.
What? Dude, we just had this party. Like, shut the fuck up.
Pat, it's up to you.
Yeah, the big thing I forgot is the main kid being Pat. It's like, rough.
Too relatable.
Yeah, no. Because I did.
Whatever you
relate
say,
to
Joe
that
Rogan.
kid. Oh, Joe, I had so many fucking edibles. I had so many goddamn Twinkies that night at that fucking party. I was at a field party, Joe. These fucking fat kids.
There's a bunch of fat kids everywhere.
We're doing so much fucking coke. Why are his parents dressed like Alan and Laura Dern in Jurassic Park?
Oh my god, they are.
They're dressed
Holy
exactly.
Just
Yeah, he turns their head and they look and there's just fat people.
walking.
Yeah, like these brachiosaur noises and just these fat kids walking.
How did you
Yeah.
do this? I'll show you. It's just terrible barking. That seemed like some weird kink shit, and I think that's what it was.
I sent it in the chat earlier. The context for it, like a friend of mine was like, "Do the bark." I was like, "Sure, I'll do it."
Man, terrible. I'm so fucking happy you're here, man. You put me in a good mood, dude. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, you too, mate.
Yeah, I have to deal with these
Hey,
assholes.
thanks, Pat.
Yeah, I'm over you. It's been too long. But,
I don't want to play with you anymore.
yeah. Straight up, yeah. You don't have an accent. Fuck off. You're from the South and you don't even have an accent from Alabama. You just sound like a white guy.
It's over for me.
You could be like, hey, Pat, what's up?
Don't do that again. Oh man. Destroy is still silent.
No, I know.
No, I'm in
asked.
this.
I asked him to not be, and he's like, "Fuck you, dude, white man."
You can't put me down.
He's like, "Dude, I would love that about Destroyer. Destroyer's great. He loves movies in a pure
Yeah.
way. That's what's great. Because a lot of people like movies because it makes them seem intelligent, or that like it's part of their culture or part of their identity. Destroyer just actually likes watching movies. That's what's great about him as a movie person. Is that's the best kind of movie person. It's like, no, I just actually like watching movies. He breathes
Amen.
movies. So when it's something he hasn't
Every
seen
Tuesday.
before, he gets into it. He likes to watch something he hasn't seen before.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Tony's figured it out. There's a part in this with Tony where he realizes like he like makes a fake Hershey kiss to get out of his. He rolls up like a Hershey kiss into foil. Yeah, and he
When
tricks
does
the
this movie come
fat
out
kid.
again?
I want to say 96.
I was gonna say, like that the costuming of the parents seems very like like that.
It's midnight. Yeah, no,
Spielberg.
90s fashion. That's like the one bad thing about Seinfeld. I will say is the fashion is horrible. It is not like Elaine looks terrible, and Elaine's a very attractive woman. And it's like,
Yeah.
why do you have her wearing those clothes? Why do you have her hair like that?
Julie
She has her
Dreyfus,
hair
yeah.
straight for like only 3 episodes,
No,
I think.
and she looks
gorgeous.
amazing. No, because that's the thing. She's
Yeah.
like a fucking hottie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, God, if you just had your hair straight instead of that weird curl and you actually wore like normal clothes, you'd be a babe in every episode. But they're always like, everyone's wearing baggy clothes. And
God, if you just smiled.
Jerry's just like has a mullet the whole series.
No, Jerry's hair is.
Was that kid eating a rat?
Oddly enough, Kramer's fashion aged the best because it's timeless.
Yeah,
Kramer could get
he's
by
just-
as like hipster bohemian now.
yeah, fat ass.
Yeah, this is me directing a movie trying to get a good take.
That head is not doing it.
This scene is fucking crazy. Phantom of the Ben Stiller. I remember this scene so much. This is the one I think about the most. Like him showing up, he breaks bottles on the floor and steps on. I mean, it's like, what the fuck?
He goes pure theater kid here.
Let's see. He turns into like it just goes good. Like that jump he just did. That's insane.
He skiped.
Why you little British butterball?
He's trying to make us skinny.
Mom, Dad, you sent us to this camp to lose weight, and the guy's trying to have us lose weight is evil.
Fuck this guy. Oh, what's he gonna? Oh my god!
No, this is crazy. It's
Like it literally is like Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
yeah,
This drink, I like it. Another.
Except Dr. Phil.
yeah. You can't talk to these kids that way.
We're gonna take you to the range.
What?
Oh my god, that's an amazing shot.
He just Star Trek karate chopped him.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm like forgetting. It's like, does this movie not have a climax? Does it just end here? I thought I
love
remembered
that.
like
He
a
just-
baseball game or something, but I guess not. I guess it's just
Oh shit, there's Joe Biden.
now it's Ben Stiller in makeup.
Yeah.
That's a really funny shot.
Oh, I love how the villain gets defeated by literally just falling over. Like it's it's a Kevin James.
Yeah, this movie really doesn't have
Looks
like a third act.
He just looks like Stan Lee.
Oh wait, this does. I'm wrong. This does. The kids decide to stay at the camp, and I think there's more to it.
Oh, I think I've had that fucking haircut at some point.
So what? The guy with the sunglasses?
No, I had his mustache at some point. I'm talking about the main kid, the fat kid.
Oh, you did a mustache?
Yeah.
Nice. I've tried to just do a mustache, but my girl hates it. I would just have one if she didn't hate it so much. She's too millennial. Because Gen Z just decided mustaches were allowed again.
Mm. Well, I had a
Yeah, but
goatee
that's the
as
sad
well.
part is that none of them can pull it off.
Mm.
I can. I love how I look with a mustache. She's like, you look like a 70s porn star. And I'm like, I love looking like a 70s
What
porn star. What are you talking about? Major Payne
it
has
when-
a similar ending too, where they have like a triathlon. Oh, children.
Oh no, a bunch of fat kids versus a bunch of skinny kids who will win.
That is funny.
I love it when movies kind of like run out of plot, so they just kind of just do
Yeah.
random bullshit at the end.
He's up just like 1 foot. Yeah,
Oh, you saw
he's
that?
like off the ground.
Well, I think, like what I was saying, I think you could just done more with Tony. Like, I feel like they kind of just like, is this really the best way to end this movie?
Cancel this movie. They're wearing a Native American.
No, I
headgear.
was thinking that the whole time.
Oh, lizard, they're hopping like kangaroos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Blazy.
There's a kangaroo out my window right now.
One under my desk. No. I guess he forgave them for like tying them up to a tree.
Yeah, I get. Well,
Yeah,
he
Lar-
partied with them. He
Yeah,
was-
Lars is great. He had some Twinkies.
They were gonna
Oh.
deport Lars. He
Yeah,
has to have a job, or they're gonna send him his ass away.
not
He has an
Trump's
H-1B visa.
Yeah.
They literally sent ice on him. They're threatening him with ice.
It's not always Indians. It's occasionally it's an Aryan from Germany.
Dressed as Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys have in Australia? A king or some shit? I have no idea. Prime Minister?
Prime Minister, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck do you guys have over there?
Prime Minister and like a governor who talks to the
A
Queen.
governor.
A governor. Yeah, I'm like, what are the politics of Australia? Because nobody in the world knows.
We don't know.
They don't know either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're
funny.
not-
when
They
they-
just
half this movie is gonna be like, I don't know. Yeah, like, what are the politics of Australia? It's like, what is going on there? Do you guys have a parliament? What
You know that episode of The Simpsons where it's like, we need to take this to a member of parliament? And like,
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
It's
Isn't
like, we need
that
to
the
talk
one
to
where like
Prime
Bart gets in trouble in Australia?
Yeah, for introducing cane toads or something.
Oh,
but, like,
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
like
a
we
good
need to talk to the-
episode.
we need to talk to the Prime Minister, and he's like out in,
No-
like
No, this
on a
is pod
floaty.
racing.
Yeah. He's out in a floaty. That is very accurate. It's like, what's the Prime
Oh, this
Minister?
is definitely like episode 1.
Yeah, this is episode 1. George Lucas ripped this off.
Whoa!
gonna go- This is gonna go for 15 minutes.
Just fucking just cuts over to Sebulba.
I will say about Phantom Menace, I like Sebulba. Sebulba rules. I will
The
give those
alien
that.
side characters, the alien side characters in the prequels were really. I like
We're supposed to
them all.
hate Sebulba because he doesn't like Jar Jar. Like the fuck?
Yeah, that's all I'll say. Justice for Sebulba.
Cheetah Whiteo Slimo.
Yeah, he's just like immediately. He's like he's got Riz out the ass. It's like hey,
he's
George,
like got. He's got like 2 Twi'lek babes on him.
yeah. Can we focus on so? And then he like just blows up and dies.
Wow.
He's got nothing on Dexter Jetster though.
They didn't show him
Well,
practicing.
I just wish like Ben Stiller was in one of them trying to like kill all of them.
Exactly. That is the problem. Once you take Ben Stiller
That
out,
would have been so funny. Like he comes back,
Yes.
he's like,
it just turned into like a summer camp generic kids movie more so and
Mm.
less of what it was. That's a cool shot though.
This is literally how Anakin got in front of Sebulba. I shit you not, George. What the hell?
I really liked Heavyweights when it came out. It inspired me a lot.
I thought, 4 years later.
I
That's
don't get the theme
Jordan
of this,
Peterson.
like Socrates versus Native Americans. What
Is
the
this some
fuck
sort
is
of, like,
the costumes?
Ewoks versus the Empire sort of thing?
Yeah, I don't get what the. They win the trophy and just throw it in the lake. What the fuck?
Wait, when did she become his girl?
Yeah, like
Yo!
she's like, why are you raping me?
Yeah.
It would
the
be
end of the
funny if
movie,
she
it's
was
out.
like, "Don't do that, please."
Yeah, like don't ever do that again.
That would be funny in a movie. The guy does the lean over to kiss the girl, and she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" One person found this helpful. My husband made us watch it, saying it was a hilarious movie back in the day. I just couldn't get into it. Would not watch again. 3 stars.
Ashley, fuck you. Report.
We watched
That's
this
generous.
movie as a family, and everyone loved it. Even our kids were laughing. Terrible, I want
mean
you to
it's
read
hard
one
to-
of these. We need Terrible's accent reading one of these
Right.
reviews. Pick one for him.
Right here.
Review by Kilroy, an awesome family movie, 5 stars. I loved this movie when it first came up. I love it even more now. It's funny and charming. I'm not a Ben Stiller fan, but he is great in this movie.
That immediately makes you think, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it came up as if someone like brought it up in conversation.
Yeah.
One of the best movies of our time.
our
One
time.
one person found this helpful. No, 2
the-
people did.
In the next life, we will be watching.
Yeah.
Heavyweight.
You get to heaven. God's like, you saw Heavyweights, didn't you?
You've got your choices of heavyweights.
This
heavy-
movie is
Heavyweights
hard
are s-
to, This movie is hard to find elsewhere, and it was a childhood favorite. So happy to have found it and shared with my kids.
Oh, beautiful Kendra.
Good job, Kendra.
By what Wes Mantooth. This movie was a core memory from my childhood. I wanted to share that with my son. We watched it together and laughed out loud. It's a favorite in our household. A++. 5 stars. Love this. Wow. A true classic, great movie.
I need to have a kid now to watch this movie with him.
I'll put on like one of those caps with a spinning little propeller blade. That's a lengthy review.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm not reading all that.
All right, guys, let's do our final thought. Okay, star rating. You're with Pat. You're with Terrible Lizard from Australia, Slav from America, and Destroya from the ghetto. All right, Destroya, what's your star rating, 1 through 5 for Heavyweights?
1 through 5.
Yeah, 1 through 5 stars.
3.5.
Awesome, Slav. What's your rating of Heavyweights?
3.
What do you think, Terrible? What's your rating, 1 through 5?
1 star out of 5 because the DVD came and it didn't fucking work.
Fair
Um,
point.
No,
I'd
give it like a 3.5.
I think 3.5's fair. I think that's a fair review. I think, and objectively, it's a 3 out of 5 movie, but I think entertainment value, it's a 3.5 out of 5 movie, is what I would say. I think
There's definitely ways to improve it, though, for sure.
Yes, it could be a 4-star movie if it actually went a little bit further in some of the stuff it's satirizing. I do think there's a better
they cut out
movie.
the end part. More Stiller.
I almost wish it was kind of even like PG-13. It almost felt like it was a product, like it was a Disney movie. I wonder what the original script was like. I bet it was darker.
It does feel kind of like it was too dark and they kind of like backpedaled. And
Yes.
they were like, no, we should make this. You know.
I'm curious what's in the original script, too. Did he have them all, like, fucking amphetamine to keep them from eating?